Brain Munchers, it's your helpful zombie girl here, and today I'm going to show you how to change your Create a Sim background. In order to follow along with this tutorial, you'll need the Sims 4 Studio, which there's a link down below in the description. Also, there's a link to a Dropbox file that you'll need to download. It's a zipped folder that I created. Everything in it is something that I created to help you along with this tutorial and to help you change your background more easier and to understand kind of what we're doing a little more. With the Sims 4 Studio downloaded and running, you'll click on My Projects. From there, you'll navigate to the folder that I gave you, and you'll click the template CAS backdrop. If you'll notice, the backdrop is actually a mesh. And like I said, I created a plane to try to make this easier. It's not pretty, but it works. What we're going to be messing with is over here in these menus to the right. You'll see catalog, textures, meshes, tags. We're going to be in the textures option. So right here, straight away, you'll see that we have two things that we can click called texture. So the first one is our backdrop, our actual backdrop. The second is that blob. I know a lot of you have maybe tried to change your background and you'll have that blob that stays like blue that the sim is standing on top of. You can actually make that disappear. So we click on the second one, and if you go to import, you can click on my alpha blob and that will make that disappear. Mine's already gone, but it will make that disappear. Or you can get more creative and using an editing program, you can actually change it to match the background that you'll be having. So back to the first option. Here is where we control what the background looks like. Now, right now I have a galaxy backdrop. This is actually included in the file if you think it's pretty and want to use it, but I'm going to show you how to edit the texture that I've given you. So if you look in your folder, you'll see a image called CAS backdrop edit this. You can actually leave it as a green screen if you like, but just for the purpose of this video, I'm going to show you how to edit that so that you can make it whatever image you want. So we're going to open it in whatever image editing program that you have. I'm going to be using Photoshop, but you can use GIMP, and I believe you can use Paint as well. We're going to go to open, and then we're going to click on an image that I created in The Sims. I just made like a cool backdrop. I wanted it to look fancy and real cool for this video, you know. So we're just going to drag and drop that, and I'm going to edit the size of this. I'm going to make it fit to the green box because this is the part that shows on the backdrop. The black stuff is not important. But this is the part that shows. So just like that, we're going to go ahead and hit save as. Make sure that any image you use is a PNG. It has to be a PNG. So yeah, just make sure you do that. We'll rename this beauty room backdrop and just save that as a PNG. Again, I have to say it 4 times just to make sure. Now we're going to go into the Sims 4 Studio again. And you'll make sure this top one is selected and then go to import. We're going to click on that file that we created. I'm going to include this in the folder, by the way, in case you want to use this as well, and hit open. It's going to look a little wacky. So from here, we're going to go to File, Save As. Do not click Save if you don't want to save over the package file that you used, the base file, this one right here. We want to make a new one so that you can edit this one if you want, or you can edit this one that we're currently making, but I say just keep this one as is and save as, just to be safe. Okay, so you see it's going to save as a .package file, so we're going to hit save. And then from there, it says we've saved it. So now we've got that. It's here in our folder. We're going to copy, and you're going to put it in your Sims 4 mods folder. So that's in Documents, Electronic Arts, Sims 4 mods. I suggest making another folder called CAS background or whatever you want and dropping it in there. The thing is, if you want to put a new one, you need to delete this. You can only have one .package file for your Create a Sim. So by the way, if you just want to go back to the base one, the one that comes with the game, just delete the one that you dropped in there and it'll go back to normal. Alexa, when we get into the Create a Sim, this is how it will look. Now, obviously, I think I need to go in and retake the picture and adjust the field of view and make so it doesn't look like she's a giant. But yeah, this is how we create and change our backdrop. Now, you can do this with the original mesh. However, it's gonna look a little weird, and I'm gonna show you how to do the original. So if you would like to work with the original mesh that comes with Sims 4, this is how you can do that. If you go down here to Object, click on Override and hit Object. From here, you'll tick Show Debug Items. Now there's a whole number for it, but I can't remember what it is. I just remember that it's 9.6. And if we scroll down, you'll see it right here. If you hit Next, you'll have to save it. So we'll just type original and it'll save as a .package, and then it'll open that file for you. And from here, you can see what the original, it is actually a backdrop. Looks exactly like a photo backdrop, and this is what the room looks like. So you can also see the blob is present, which again, we can get rid of if you don't like that. We can go to the alpha blob, and there you go, it's gone. If you just want to use the backdrop and don't want the blob, whatever, if you go into the top, you can actually retexture that. However, it won't look as impressive. Let me show you what happens. Things get a little bit wonky, but you can work with this. You can definitely work with this. Just kind of mess around with it and see what looks best. Just remember, it'll be something more like this, and you'll just have to mess with it quite a lot, but it is doable. I messed with it and I made some really cool backdrops, but then I decided to just make my own flat plain mesh because I'm lazy and I just wanted them to look just normal. I didn't want the bend or anything like that, but a lot of people want to work with that, and that's how you do that. So when you finish that, you'll do the same thing. You'll go to File, Save As, and save it however you would like. So yeah, this is how you create your own Sims 4 Create a Sim backdrop using my mesh or even the original that comes with it. I hope this has been helpful to you guys. If you enjoyed this video, please consider hitting the like button and becoming a brain muncher by hitting the subscribe button. If you guys are already a subscriber, thank you guys so much for the love, the comments, the likes, the subscribes. You guys are amazing. I was trying to hit 700 like a month ago or something, and now I'm at 2100. That's insane. You guys are the best. Thank you so much. I hope everybody has an awesome rest of your day. I'm Zombie Girl, and I will see you later. Bye.